5 things Alta Loma homeowners need to know in 2026. Hey everybody, it's Anthony B. Johnson. If you're a homeowner here in Alta Loma, Rancho Cucamonga, or anywhere in the Inland Empire, there are 5 things happening right now that could have a major impact on your home's value, your monthly expenses, and your long-term wealth. Owning a home today is about a lot more than just making a mortgage payment. Insurance is changing, property tax, rules are evolving, ADUs are becoming more popular, and homeowners have an opportunity today that simply didn't exist a few years ago. So, I want to walk you through 5 things every Alta Loma homeowner should know in 2026. Let's jump right into it. Number 1, home insurance is becoming a bigger deal. Let's start with one of the biggest issues facing California's homeowners right now is insurance. Many homeowners, they've opened their renewal packages and they've experienced sticker shock almost immediately. I know I did. Recent studies show that homeowners insurance costs have risen in California over the past several years, and many homeowners are seeing fewer insurance options available. Some of the carriers, they've reduced their exposure here in California. Now, here in Alta Loma, we're fortunate because we're not dealing with the same wildfire exposure as some of the mountain communities. But insurance costs are still rising across Southern California. My advice, review your policy every year. Make sure you're adequately covered, and don't assume just because you've had the same carrier for years that you're getting the best value. A 5-minute insurance review could potentially save hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. I know because I personally experienced it myself. Number 2, most homeowners still don't fully understand property taxes. One of the greatest benefits of owning a property in California is Proposition 13. Proposition 13 limits the general property tax rate approximately 1% of assessed value and limits annual assessment increases of a maximum of 2% until the property changes ownership. What this means is that many longtime Alta Loma homeowners are paying drastically less property taxes than they would if they had bought that same home today. I've met homeowners personally who've owned their properties for 20, 30, even 40 years. They don't even realize how valuable that tax protection is. If you're over the age of 55, disabled, or impacted by a wildfire disaster, Proposition 19 may allow for you to transfer your tax base to another property under certain circumstances. Before you make a move though, it's worth speaking to a qualified tax professional to understand exactly what the rules are in your situation. Not a tax guy, but I'm just kind of letting you guys know what's what. Number 3, ADUs may be one of the best opportunities available. If you got a large lot in Alta Loma, this is something you should seriously consider. ADU stands for Accessory Dwelling Unit. Whether it's a detached casita, a guest house, small rental unit, many homeowners are using ADUs to create additional income, provide housing for family members, increase the functionality of their property like a pool house or something. Every property is different, and you should always verify local requirements before building. But many Alta Loma properties sit on lots that are much larger than what you find in newer development. That gives homeowners flexibility. Imagine creating a rental income, or housing an aging parent, space for an adult child, or even a private office. An ADU isn't right for everybody, but it's definitely worth exploring. Number 4, not every remodel adds value. This is where a lot of homeowners make expensive mistakes. They spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on improvements, expecting to get hundreds of thousands of dollars increase in value. That's not always how it works. The projects that typically generate the strongest returns are often the kitchen, the bathroom, flooring, paint, landscaping, and curb appeal. On the other hand, highly customized upgrades don't always return what the homeowners expect. So before you spend a large amount of money, I always recommend talking to your local real estate professional, yours truly, who understands what buyers in Alta Loma are actually paying premiums for. The goal isn't simply to spend the money. The goal is to spend money where buyers see the value. Number 5, Alta Loma market is still strong. Now let's talk about the market. One thing I've continued to see is that Alta Loma remains to be one of the most desirable areas in the Inland Empire. People are attracted to the larger lots, established neighborhoods, mountain views, excellent school districts, and the pride in ownership. While the market certainly has seen like some changes from the frenzy from a few years ago, the well-maintained homes in desirable neighborhoods continue to attract strong interest. So there you have it. 5 things every Alta Loma homeowner should know in 2026. Insurance costs are rising. Property protections remain incredibly valuable. ADUs may create new opportunities. Not every remodel is worth the investment. And 5, Alta Loma continues to be one of the strongest communities in the Inland Empire. Thanks for joining. Until next time.